You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em, you make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Kendrick, I want to say thank you for removing the copyright on the songs so we can get some money. Big up.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping
what I sow, okay.
Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. What's a lame? Always a lame.
Cut the music off, man. Oh. First of all, welcome back to the channel. Once again, shout out to Kendrick Lamar for removing the copyright on the diss tracks to Drake, so content creators can make some money. Brilliant idea, brilliant. And with that being said, you know the face, you know the name. Welcome back to the channel, people. Always lovely to see you guys again. Shout out to everybody liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that good stuff. Listen, you guys see the thumbnail, you guys see the title. 4-0 loss away to Crystal Palace. They done the double on us. And realistically speaking, there's not really much to say, because otherwise I'd just be sitting here and just recycling the same stuff that I keep saying. But I feel like sometimes I have to repeat myself to make people understand what I've been saying for ages. And I don't want to be that guy to sit here and say I told you so, but I told you so. I sat here and told you. I can't remember what game it was, but I sat here and told you this is not going to get better. It's not. You see, it's one thing to believe and say, you know, and try and stay positive and say, oh, it will get better, and try and be positive, and that I've got no problems with that. But it's another thing to just say it loosely in hopes that it will just, no. When you say it will get better, you actually have to do stuff for it to get better. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if I have to start explaining stuff to people like kids, but in this particular incident with Ten Hag and Man United and the way we play and the way we keep losing games, if the way of playing is not getting better, the situation's not going to get better. If the managerial change, doesn't happen, it will not get better, because trust me, there ain't no rectifying this. Like, the season's done now. Season's finished. We've got, what, 3 games left or something? 4? I don't know. You guys correct me in the comments. Plus the FA Cup final. Season's done. There's no, oh, he can turn this around. No, it's done. It's finished. And what annoys me the most is that people keep talking about these injuries and injuries this and injuries that. I watched Manchester United this whole season. By the way, we've officially conceded 81 goals, which is the most goals we've conceded since 1967. Since 1976, 1977, since that season. So, do with that information whatever you want. Whatever you want to do with that information, go ahead and do it. I watched Manchester United for this whole season, with injuries, without injuries, with Lisandro, without Lisandro, with Shaw, without Shaw, with Wan-Bissaka, without Wan-Bissaka. All the players that you guys are naming that have been out, I've watched Man United all season with a Grand Canyon gap in midfield. That's not due to injuries. I have seen Manchester United concede some of the most comical goals. That's not down to injuries. And for anyone that's going to come in the comments and say, yeah, but these are not his players, Aaron. 7 out of 11 players in the starting 11 today were his. He vouched for them. Wanted them to join the club. I want you to be the most important player. Remember? Vouch for them. Brought them to the club. These are his trusted men. Bruno weren't playing today, and it sounds funny because this is going to sound like I'm coming to their defense. Bruno weren't playing today. Rashford weren't playing today. Seven of your trusted men that you wanted at the club. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Johnny Evans, bless the guy. I've got nothing against him. Honestly, the guy didn't even ask to be at the club. He just came to Carrington to train to stay fit. And after a few training sessions, Erik ten Hag thought, you know what? Let me give him a contract. Johnny Evans didn't ask for this. He came to train to stay fit. You gave him a contract. Yeah, but Aaron, we didn't have no centre-backs at the time. Well, go and get one from the academy. Do what you're paid to do. Coach. Coach an academy prospect into the first team. Nurture him. Give him the tactical nous. Give him the tactical discipline. Give him the tactical instructions that centre-back would need. Go into the academy and get me a young player. Like Van Gaal did when he went and got Paddy McNair, Varela, Tyler Blackett, Borthwick Jackson. All these guys. Go and get guys from the academy. Erik ten Hag loves young players, right? He did it with Nacho. He did it with Kobe. So why can't he do it with a centre-back? His trusted men. I'm not trying to hear anything otherwise. And I'm not going to sit here and scream, Erik ten Hag out. But I think it's very obvious. It's very, very obvious. I told you guys in the reaction that I did to the interview. This interview left me with more questions than answers. And this game today is another proof. I mean, how many more proofs do people want? I can't believe people watched that interview and got a positive feeling after that. I mean, do you not see the events that are happening one by one by one? And you're sitting there and looking at me with a straight face and telling me it's going to be all right. No, it's not. And I will sit here and say this again. I don't know who we're playing next. Well, I do know who we're playing next. It's Arsenal. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. We're playing Arsenal next on Sunday. It will definitely get worse. It would definitely get worse. Oh my God. But yeah, listen, I've not got much to say, man. This game is the 2024 version of what happened to Ollie in 2021 when we lost 4-1 to Watford away. This is Erik ten Hag's Watford. This is it. Again, I'll repeat myself. I refuse to believe that Ineos are sitting there looking at everything that's happening and going, yeah, we want to keep him. No. Because you're not making the most of what you have. So what guarantee does that give me, that you'll do it with new players? Because, like I said, 7 of the players that started today are yours. They're yours. You brought them in. You vouched for them. You wanted them to stay at the club. These are your players. If you can't do it with them, what makes me think you'll do it with new players? There's no guarantee. This is a huge gamble, letting him stay at the club if he stays. So, listen, man. There's not much I can say, really. I mean, I can go into individual performances, but what's the point, man? What's the point? Because you call out individual performances and people still come for your neck, and people still want to be defending these players or some of these players and want to make me believe that they're actually something that they're not. So, yeah. So we can sit here all day and yes, and a lot of these players need to go. Don't get me wrong. You guys have seen it in my keep and sell, but I think we've said everything we've had to say about these players already. And I don't want to hear this notion of throwing the players are throwing the manager under the bus. No. 7 of the starting 11 are his. And I did read the rumours of Anthony and Ten Hag and the whole. I did read what happened. Whether that's true or not, we don't know. But Yeah, man. Listen, the overhaul should start now, really and truly. The overhaul should start now. That report about the players, all of the players being on the transfer list, I believe it. I believe it because a lot of them need to go, and I think the manager, like I said, he's already on his way out. So, yeah, man. Listen, yeah, I don't have much to say. I really don't know what to tell you guys. I just wanted to make it funny in the beginning because, like I said, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So why not make something funny out of it? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, like, share, subscribe, people. You know what to do. It's road to 13K. Once again, shout out to Top Dog. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for removing all the copyright on the Drizzy diss tracks, on the Drake diss tracks. So I can actually use them for my videos. And you know what? Until the end of the season, every time Manchester United play, this won't be no regular intro, no more like the little music that you hear. No, none of that. It's going to be a Drizzy, it's going to be a Drake diss track from Kendrick Lamar. No copyright, so I can use it however I want. So once again, Kendrick, shout out to you. Anyway, final word. Well, that's easy. Kendrick, if you've made it to the end of this video, go in the comments and type Kendrick. And by the way, Kendrick, please drop another song. Drop another diss track so I can be distracted from football, because that was the only thing that kept me away from football for 2 days. It was actually entertaining. I actually surprised myself, like, yo, I haven't really watched much football this weekend because I was so focused on the beef between Kendrick and Drizzy. So, Kendrick, drop another one, please. Take me away from football. Take me away from Man United. I do not want to think about these guys right now. Drop another diss track. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, people. Much love to everyone. You guys know I love you. Have a good night. Yeah, Drizzy. EDL, Drizzy.